This is a homework problem from section 3.4, one of the homework examples that I typically do in class. It's number 18. Okay, so if we take a look at this one, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so we can see it better. There we go. Okay, so this says the function p of x represents the percentage of students that recall important features of a classroom lecture, where x is the number of days after the lecture was given. So x is the number of days after the subject was given, and then p of x represents, remember, the percentage of students that recall it. Okay, so this is our equation right here. Okay, they say how many days, in other words, what is x, if only half the students recall. So half the students, the percentage would be 50. So what we're going to do is we're going to set p of x equal to 50. Again, this is the original equation at the top of the sheet there. So we're going to ask what's x when the percentage is 50. Okay. So if you look at this particular problem, there's one log on one side and there's nothing on the other side. It's constant. So going back to our different expressions or different equations here, this would be like this one. There's a log on one side and there's a constant on the other. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is get this isolated right here. So I'm going to get this isolated. Let me just do this here. So to get this isolated, the first thing I do is I subtract 90 from each side. And then I'm going to divide by negative 30. Okay, now we have it by itself. If I go ahead and simplify this, this becomes 4/3. That makes it a little bit easier. Now I want to convert this into exponential form. So I'm going to just write down this part right here. I'm going to pause and write this down and show you how to put it into exponential form. Okay, so again, I went ahead and wrote this down, and then also this, because I'm going to go from here to here, because I want to go from logarithmic form to exponential form. Okay, so I wrote it over here. Move my paper over a little bit there. Okay, so this is kind of like the scratch paper on the side there. How do we convert it? So we have log base 2 of x is equal to 4/3. And I'm going to convert that to exponential form. So my base is 2, so I have 2 to the c, which is 4/3, is equal to m. Okay, so I went from logarithmic to exponential form. So you can see better. Okay. So that's what we have. And then what I want to do is I want to plug this in my calculator. So I have my calculator up here on the right-hand side. So it's 2 raised to the 4/3. You're going to have to probably use parentheses around the 4/3 just so that over operations works correctly, especially again if you have the older calculator. So I'm going to go ahead and parentheses around the 4/3, the exponent, and then hit enter, and I get about 2.5 for that answer. So going back to the original question, it'll take about 2.5 days, and if we write that as an ordered pair, this is the number of days, this is my x, and this is my p of x.